Man, that's a tough shot. Man, that's a tough shot. Oh. That was a tough shot. That was a tough shot.
Welcome and happy holidays from UK Sports. It's time for NBA action. And Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season for players. Has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Ryan is out there with Tim Hardaway. Then it's Roy Hibbert. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. And it's Cowens in at the 4.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
And he makes that one.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Outside Wilkins. There's a good screen. Second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Malone.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Pass to Bryant. Hibbert with a screen on Ginobili. From deep, Bryant gets the three-pointer to fall.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And that's the last guy you want to defend inside. Malone is just too good near the hoop.
This is his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for Malone. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the Hawks. Outside Hardaway. From outside the arc. And it's Mourning with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Malone. It's deflected. Oh, and here we go. Wilkins has got it. The fast break chance.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Johnson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Wilkins passes to Hardaway. Outside, Kobe. Connects from three-point range. Kobe's got his second bucket of the night.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month. Fifth best, the Bucks.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Morning passes to Malone. Johnson kicks to Malone. Ginobili on the way. 6 on the shot clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Charlotte again missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Bryant. Malone with the block. Johnson with it. Picked up by Hibbert.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Bryant looking over the floor. Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
Yeah, and Hardaway there squared up from distance. He is as reliable as it gets from outside.
Morning a screen on Hardaway. Pass to Morning. Back to Ginobili. Johnson dishes to Malone. Out of hand on it. From deep, Bryant drills the three-pointer. Bryant's got his third basket of the night right there.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Charlotte calls timeout. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Martin's checked in. Charlotte moving it around. Takes a step back. Turkoglu passes to West. Clock at 6. Will it go? And it's denied. Kobe with it. Defended by Reeves. And Bryant gets it to go.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Pass to West. Outside, Lambeer. Lambeer with a screen on Kobe. Here's Reeves. Charlotte again missing.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
Back to Bryant. It's deflected. Turkoglu against Wilkins. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. And the Bucks with some changes. Curry's checked in for Wilkins. And Freeze subbed in for Kobe.
Oh, the definition of a stretch four. Turkoglu can play either forward spot and can stretch the floor with his shooting.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Nader's checked in for the Bucks.
Number 31, Swan Nader.
Charlotte trails by 10. Here's Murphy. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots. Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Pass to Free. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Lambeer.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one, good.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Pass to Free. Martin wide open. He fires. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Charlotte trails by 8. Lambeer with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Reeves. And the rebound goes to Martin.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Murphy against Free. All the way up top from the arc. And the basket by Free. And the Bucks lead by 11.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Free against Murphy. Pass to Lambier. Got it. Good job in the low post.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And so it's Milwaukee in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And their three-point And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Wilkins. Thompson is out there with Bryant. Then it's Roy Hibbert, and it's Cowens in at the 4 spot. Outside, Kobe. And it's Johnson with the rebound. Charlotte trails by 9. It's stolen by Wilkins. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Pass to Malone. On the wing, Marion. He's defended by Wilkins. Marion passes to Morning and stolen by Hibbert. Bryant in the corner. And Thompson kicks to Kobe. Shoots, and he hits the jump shot. Bryant's got 13.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Charlotte calls timeout. Let's take a look now at some of the most explosive players in the NBA lately. The highest scoring small forwards of the past month. You look at Wilkins, a top 5 scorer in the league. What a player he is.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
Yeah, and production from the small forward spot is critical. These players carry a huge load of their team's scoring output. It takes a lot of pressure off the other 4 guys out there.
Here's Thompson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
One shot.
That free throw good from Thompson. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Marion, right side. And just miss after miss right now.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's Hibbert missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first look at the Bucks. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods, the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Bill Andrews checked in for Charlotte. Tim Hardaway is checked in for Milwaukee. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Wilkins outside. Pass to Thompson. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Kobe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Marion.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Stolen by Thompson. And it's the Bucks on the break. Shoots over Johnson. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Ginobili against Hardaway. Ginobili misses. Milwaukee leading by 14. Hardaway passes to Kobe. Shot clock at 5. Cowens passes to Kobe. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Magic Johnson picks one up.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
And the first one drops. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Charlotte shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Pass to West. Now, here is Lambeer. Reeves outside. Great D that time from Martin. Milwaukee's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Charlotte trails by 15. Reeves the pass to Murphy. Lambeer a screen. Back to Murphy. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Turkoglu against Bryant. Oh, and the jam by Kobe.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
The shot by Murphy. No one around. Had the space there, but it's offline.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Murphy against Hardaway. With some arc, and Murphy with the lay-in. Murphy's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
For 3, Kobe.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Reeves the pass to Murphy. Over Hardaway, and it comes off the front of the rim. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
And you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Murphy against Hardaway. He had his back to the basket for over 5. That'll be a turnover.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Freeze checked in for Kobe. Reeves against Hardaway. Martin with a screen on Reeves. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Can't nail the jump. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this.
What time it is? It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please don't.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, it'll be the Vancouver Ravens up against the Hawks out in Atlanta. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is... And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for Charlotte.
They don't want it enough. They're getting...
And that's a halftime wrap.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first two quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Here's Hardaway. 17-point lead, their biggest. Magic Johnson is out there with Ginobili. And there's Malone. Then there's Marion. And it's Mourning in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Ginobili the pass to Mourning. Good work there as it goes. Mourning's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Charlotte. Outside, Kobe. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Mourning's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ginobili dishes to Marion. Kicks it out to Johnson. Marion passes to Malone. Ginobili gets a wide open look. Mourning a screen on Bryant. 6 to shoot. Ginobili the pass to Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Here's Hardaway, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Magic Johnson picks one up.
And with the handle that Tim Hardaway has, well, he can be fun to watch. There's an obvious joy to his game that you have to appreciate.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Hardaway. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Charlotte with it. 15-point game. It's tipped. They recover it. Another shot, and he comes up with the deuce. Malone's got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Hardaway passes to Bryant. Over Ginobili, and count it from 19 feet away. And the Bucks lead by 15.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
And the Hornets call time here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which players have had the most success from the stripe this month. You take a look at Malone, deadly on the stripe, someone you do not want to foul.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Marion against Wilkins. Shoots from 12. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Johnson against Hardaway. Pass to Collins. Now Wilkins. And here's Kobe for three. Malone with the block. Here's Johnson. Shoots over Kobe. Johnson can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 15. With the teardrop and foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Kobe Bryant.
First one falls for him. So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Tim. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities who are interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. Shot on the wing, and the shot goes down. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Here's Bryant. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got his third assist on the night.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
Morning passes to Malone. Bucket is good. Malone's got 4 this quarter.
Well, not really much you can do to stop him there. You want your players to go hard at the bucket like that.
Outside Wilkins. And Wilkins with the stuff.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Johnson surveying the floor. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by the Bucks. Bryant's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
Milwaukee foul call.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Johnson kicks to Murphy. High, arcing shot. And again, the Hornets missing. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And here's Thompson. Outside Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
2 minutes.
West a screen on Curry. Here's Ginobili, and the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Curry at the elbow. Back to Thompson from deep. Turkoglu grabs the board. Well, the Hornets shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Murphy against Free. Murphy can't hit. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 24. Their biggest margin. Out left to the wing. Murphy inside. He's covered by Thompson. Martin with the block. Thompson looking for an opening. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Nader. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
Oh, come on! Oh, foul!
Shooter, no!
Oh, that's mine, that's mine. Way to grab it! Set it up! Wilkins! Shoot it!
Hey, grab that! Yo, Bill! Bill!
Morning!
Yo, keep shooting that.
Good board!
Pick up left!
Pick coming! Don't let Wilkins shoot the three! Rebound, get it! Take that one!
Kobe!
Wilkins! Woo! Wilkins! Buddy up, Johnson! Yo, Wilkins!
Yo, Marty!
Match up Hardaway!
Oh, come on!
Get up on Hardaway!
Nick!
Cowens!
Too strong!
Check Wilkins on the wing!
A couple of rivals. Going head-to-head here, Clark. You can feel the extra tension in the air.
No doubt about it. That heat is palpable. Everybody wants to be at their best and prove they're the superior team, but the fireworks and friction is real.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. They've got Chris Middleton, and it's Gervin in at the 2. Here's Stockton. Gervin, pass to Ewing. Shot clock at 6. Tipped. Ooh, poked away. Here's Garnett. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
There's that silky smooth jumper of Garnett's. Nice elevation, and the height of the release point makes that a reliable mid-range look.
Hayward outside. Pass to Baylor. That's in. Coming off an assist from Hayward.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him. And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
They set the pick. Here's Stockton in his last outing with 12 points. Clock at 4. Ewing, no good. Pass to Irving. The shot. Here's Malone. And a missed layup.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Here's Garnett. Here's Stockton. Sinks it from distance.
Such a pro at reading defenses. Stockton is terrific at recognizing when to go right up with the shot.
And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
Tell you what, if you let me pick just one point guard to run my offense, man, you could not go wrong with John Stockton. He might be my first pick. He's a prototypical textbook point guard.
He's off on the second. The Lakers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Irving. Another miss by Irving.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Launches a 3. And again, the Lakers, no good.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Here's Baylor. Outside Love. The three is up. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
Winning the season series last year in a battle of middle-of-the-pack teams. Yeah, they were able to make the plays to come out on top, but it really could have gone either way. And you could say the same for tonight's game.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Phoenix, Kevin Garnett. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Really hard not to respect the tremendous impact Garnett has on both ends of the floor. He plays with tremendous intensity in all situations and never gives you less than 100% effort.
And the Lakers making a change here. Williamson's checked in. And so he hits both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. The Lakers in 5th.
And if you have to ask, what's the name of the game? Well, it's all about ball movement for them. They love to share the rock. And we all know that assists are a great indicator of how well the team is executing.
Here's Stockton. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. A big topic of conversation, Chris Middleton. Coach said Middleton is an incredible shooter. He said we cannot let him get comfortable. Shoot it directly off passes. Our goal, run Chris off that three-point line. Chris Middleton, hard to stop. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward here.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
Well, we have the small ball era, Clark, but now size is a premium once again.
BA, another example of how things change but also stay the same. Small ball skills with size is what we want to see now, and that's what's happening across all the teams in the league.
Here's Irving. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. It's hauled in by Garnett.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Pass to Stockton. And here is Irving. And he banks in the layup.
No fault with the defense there. Sometimes Irving is just too much and too good, even from in close.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Let's see who wants one. Let's go crazy. I can't hear you. It's time for t-shirts.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. So it's Phoenix now, trailing by 2. Quarter the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Allen's got some old school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility and does a good job finishing above the rim.
Pass to Eden. Williamson looking around. 5 to shoot. Murray with it. Down low. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
How about the hops for a guy that long? Allen enjoying throwing it down like that. Bam!
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Lakers with the ball. Now Levine to the paint. Eaton's shot is good.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And so Murray will bring it up for Phoenix. .143 left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, VA. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
The free throw drops from Murray.
You know, you look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Inside. Levine passes to Monroe. They set the screen. He takes it in. Eaton, good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Lakers lead by 1. Murray passes to Porter. Here's Goodrich. He's covered by Levine. Count it.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Kuzma. Williams, a screen on Porter. Kuzma for 3. It's hauled in by Portis.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Woo-hoo-hoo, that's the stuff of nightmares for the defense. They'll see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
Levine with a screen on Murray. Here's Monroe. Good D by Murray. Phoenix leading by 3. There's the drive. Outside Porter. Portis outside. Murray scanning the floor. Lets it fly. No good on the buzzer beater. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Phoenix out in front, leading by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Kevin Love out there with Gordon Hayward. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Malone in at the 5. That's the Laker 5.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
So it's Los Angeles now. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Pass to Irving. Lets it go. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
That's the decisiveness we talk about with Irving. He's quick and right at it.
McCollum, the pass to Stockton. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Irving. In the game against Denver, very impressive. Goes up on the wing. Misses again. 2 for 8 in this matchup.
You know, the scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Hayward, still without a bucket. Pass to Levine. Up and over McCollum. Shot by Levine, no good. The Suns lead by 7. It's McCollum with a drive. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we have a chance to take a look at the teams that are wreaking havoc with their defense this past month. The Lakers, second.
The coaching staff has emphasized the defensive end of the floor, and you can see over the last month they've really improved, doing a great job of keeping their opponents' points down.
Irving against McCollum. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Love. Irving's got 6 points.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Pass to Vucevic. And there's the lob. Hayward, the pass to Love. It's good. And it's now only a 5-point Phoenix lead.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Now here's Vucevic. Yet to see a basket. Offensive rebound. Garnett, that's good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Phoenix leading by 7. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Stockton. He has 6. Back to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Too easy for Vucevic. I mean, at his size and with his skill set, I mean, he's a threat down there.
Outside Love. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Pass to Stockton. Here's Garnett. McCollum with it. He's guarded by Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis, going up against the Grizzlies. And then on Sunday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Zion Williamson has checked in for Los Angeles. The Lakers with another miss.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Irving. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, it's always good to see big guys like Ewing aggressively and forcefully take it to the rim and throw it down.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Who wants the team credit?
Los Angeles. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Hayward, and Monroe's subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Baylor, pass to Love. Back to Williams. Fires from 14. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
For a front court player, Love is an excellent passer.
Here's Goodrich. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Goodrich has got his second basket of the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level. Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Monroe. Still no points. 5 on the clock. Sends it home from three-point land.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Out to the wing. Here's Ewing. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on it.
Love a screen on Murray. Baylor. No good on the triple. Phoenix leading by 8. Here's Goodrich. And it falls all over the rim and in. Goodrich has got 4 points this quarter.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated. Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now here's Love. His last outing, he had 18 points.
You know, as a big guy who can stretch the floor, Kevin Love has a lot of utility. I mean, guys who can make an impact down low and help you space the floor to free up others. That's a nice addition.
Taking 2 shots.
He makes a first. And Love drops them both. Phoenix leading by 8. There's a minute 17 left in the second. Porter's shot is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
That's good from Kuzma.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma, a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Jamal Murray. That one misses.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And he drops it first.
And Porter Jr. is a gifted scorer. I mean, one who possesses really good size and length that makes it hard for defenses to reel him in.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Lakers trail by 6. Pass to Love. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, good commitment there by Love, insisting on getting his shot in the air while being fouled.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Kevin Love.
Shoot 2.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
So he gets them both. 26 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Goodrich. He's got 6. Just 5 on the clock. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances.
First free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Phoenix out in front, leading by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
You know, for the Suns, this is when it starts to get real. You pass the opening night energy, and you're not as well rested as you were in the offseason.
Yeah, it's time to show us what you really can do.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Phoenix Suns.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Phoenix leading by 5. On the floor for Phoenix, they've got Chris Middleton, and it's Gervin in at the 2 spot. Pass Pass to Stockton. And there's a pick. Deflected! Now here's Irving. Hayward outside. Offline with a three.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Garnett passes to Stockton. Here's Gervin. He's guarded by Irving. Gervin, no good. Hayward with it. Middleton covering.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Gervin, the pass to Stockton. Pass to Gervin. Just 5 to shoot. Driving inside. Count it. Good. Gervin's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Tell you what, it looks like anytime Gervin gets within 15 feet of the hoop, he's knocking it in. And there's not a ton you can do about it. This guy is a scorer.
Oh, that's good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. Los Angeles, second. The Suns in fifth.
And the way both of these squads shot the ball last season was tremendous. Trusting in one another, following their offensive game plan, and executing with confidence.
Here's Stockton. He has 6. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And here's a team that loves sharing the ball. Top 5 in assists. They had an offense that did not stagnate.
And when you look at their field goal percentage last season, it's obvious this was a team that made smart offensive decisions and didn't rush to take shots. Phoenix making a switch here. Portis is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. So it's Los Angeles now. 4-point game. Outside Love. Pass to Hayward. Now here's Love. Shot clock at 5. Baylor, pass to Hayward. From behind the arc. They get it again. Comes up empty down low. Phoenix leading by 4. Here's Gervin. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's slick, he's smooth. He's got a slithering nature to his game, which allows him to get busy in the lane.
Love for 3. Rebound by Middleton. For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Stockton, pass to Portis. And here's Middleton. Pass to Gervin. Here's Stockton. Portis the screen. The Suns need to get off a shot. And a miss there on the triple.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And Clark, Bobby Portis has really become a fan favorite around the league.
He sure has. He's one of my favorites. I mean, everybody loves Bobby Buckets, and I think it's because he's got a blue-collar style and mentality. He's not a guy that was super highly touted coming into the league, and he brings great energy, passion, and tenacity, and he produces.
Stockton nails it from beyond the arc. Stockton's got 11.
You've got to close out on Stockton now. He's a deadly three-point shooter and has textbook form.
Love for 3, and the three-pointer goes.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to review the game plan.
It's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone is watching. Let's see what you got. Somebody doesn't have rhythm.
Williams, he's checked in for the Lakers. Zion Williamson comes in for Love.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Garnett, covered by Williamson. There's a screen. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. He's gone 3 of 4 from the line. And the Lakers making a change here. Levine's checked in. And the Suns also making a change. Allen's checked in.
John Stockton at the line for one.
And Irving has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They trail by 9. Here's Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Williams taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Phoenix. So he comes up empty, missing both. The Suns lead by 9. Pass to McCollum. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
And Irving gets it to go.
You know, when Irving rises up to take these shots, so smooth in how he gets it done. He always seems to be in control.
And it's Gordon Hayward with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Hayward.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Allen with a screen on Irving. Murray passes to Allen. Rebound, the Lakers. Right side, Williams. Pass to Levine. Back to Irving. It's intercepted. Here's Murray. Here's Ewing. And he gets it to go. Ewing's got 7 points in the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Irving. Give him 8. Kuzma outside. Williams with the screen. Just 5 to shoot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
At the line for 2, Mark Williams.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good. The Suns lead by 11. 1:43 left in the 3rd quarter. Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Ewing. Williams grabs the board. The Lakers have gone 4 of 9 in the 3rd quarter. Williams with the screen. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second.
They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. Boy, he hasn't been able to capitalize on his chances at the line. Only making 1 free throw.
Mark Williams. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Williams drops them both. There's a minute 12 left in the third. Allen in the high post. McCollum outside. Allen with a screen on Levine. Back to Allen. Oh, Williams with the block. Now here's Williamson. He's closely guarded. And Williams punches it home.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
Pass to Ewing. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Monroe's checked in for Williams.
Patrick Ewing, shooting one.
What's up?
And that one misses.
Ewing is a dominant force. His combination of size and skill can literally carry a team.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for Los Angeles, Kyrie Irving, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Both free throws good from Irving.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's McCollum, and they pick up 2. McCollum's got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Got it.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Irving for 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Phoenix out in front. They lead by 8. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And now let's take a listen in on head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Let's do it again for this quarter. 0-0. Same effort, same mentality. Keep pushing it. Keep moving the.
Coach likes how they're working the ball right now.
But as he said, it's a brand new quarter. They need to play with the same fire.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Kyrie Irving. Gordon Hayward is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Baylor in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Middleton. Rebound, the Lakers. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, there's the alley. The offensive rebound. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Substitution, number 4, George Irving.
Left side Irving. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock from deep. Hayward, and it's Phoenix with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. After his rookie year, Clark, Chris Middleton got traded to Milwaukee.
Well, there were no ripples when this trade happened, PA. No earth-shaking or anything like that, but it was major for the Bucks and Chris Middleton. He's been a multi-time All-Star, and he also was huge in that championship run in 21 for the Bucks.
That free throw good from Middleton.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Middleton's so highly productive and consistent. A steady contributor night in and night out.
Here's Baylor. Got a hand on it. To the wing, right side. Here's Gervin. The rebound by Malone. Lakers trail by 8. Hayward, the pass to Irving. That's in. Coming off an assist from Hayward. Hayward's got his 4th assist in this one.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Gervin. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Here's Baylor. And the layup is good. Baylor's got 4 points this quarter.
Hayward really an unselfish guy, willing to share the rock and get his teammates some opportunities.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
The legendary, fantastic Lakers.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. The Suns lead by 3. Stockton, the pass to Garnett. Here's Stockton. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. 4 on the clock. Here's Gervin over Love. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It goes on Kyrie Irving. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
The shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort. What you can't help but notice this half is how good they've been from the free throw line. Lights out.
Irving, the pass to Baylor. Back to Irving. To the inside, Malone. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Garnett, that's good. And now an 8-point Suns lead.
Hey, anytime you're guarding Garnett inside, expect a certain level of physicality.
Outside Love from deep. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
Here's Stockton. Middleton outside. Love grabs the miss. Love's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Stockton. Back to Middleton. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Lakers.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Baylor, the pass to Love. Counted from distance. Love's got 12 points here in the second half.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Portis. Here's Stockton. It's stolen. Now here's Irving. Middleton covering. Irving, the pass to Baylor. To the middle. Outside for Irving. Over Middleton. Here's Malone. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
You know, part of what makes Malone such a good rebounder is his aggressiveness. And he also has a real nose for the ball. Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Pass to Irving to take the lead. And it's Baylor missing. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Here's Garnett. They set the pick to the inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Love. On the break.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
It's your time, everybody. Who wants one? It's now time for a T-shirt giveaway. Let's hear you get loud. All right, fans, get on your feet, make some noise. It's T-shirt time. You know what time it is? T-shirt time.
The Suns trailing. Pass to Garnett. Here's Stockton to halt the run. Rebound, the Lakers. Malone's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Baylor. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
It's stolen by Irving. It's Hayward on the wing. To the wing on the left. Pass to Baylor. Now here's Love. Defense right on him. Just 3 to shoot. Hayward, good.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Inside.
The specialty of KG's, the lob slam.
1:41 left to play in the fourth. Here's Baylor. Pass to Irving. It's tipped. Here's Stockton. Here's Garnett. Over Irving. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Malone's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Irving. No good off the glass. And Phoenix shooting 27% here in the fourth. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. The Suns making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Middleton. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You
can feel his frustration. And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
41 seconds left in the game. Good chance here for Irving. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Phoenix calls timeout. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Garnett. Pass to Ewing. And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
A timely bucket by Patrick Ewing. His team depends on him to come through in the big moments, and more times than not, he delivers.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
This is what Stockton does so well. Tremendous at sharing the ball with his teammates.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Garnett passes to McCollum. It's stolen by Irving. And an intentional foul right there.
Chris Middleton. That's his first personal foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. And so it's the Lakers with the W. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying...
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sport. All the talk, Greg. Leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Let's check out Vancouver's starting lineup. Adebayo is out there with Willis. Then it's Parrish. Then there's Edwards. And it's Doncic in at the point.
And, you know, that level of physicality that Grant brings inside is awesome to watch. He does a great job with finishing with that power above the rim.
Now here's Edwards. That shot wide open.
So that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Edwards against Marley. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And right now, Cunningham has that shot dialed
in. Edwards passes to Doncic. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Doncic has got 5.
It's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Cunningham's shot is off. Vancouver has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Nailed from three-point land.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Grant with a screen on Doncic. Cunningham. The shot from the low post is good. Cunningham's got his second bucket.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on project big men, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project, and certainly Miami was able to do that. And you have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night. I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Parrish, the pass to Adebayo. Down low. Doncic kicks to Willis. Shot clock at 2. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Can't connect from long distance. Carter with the 3. Vancouver pulls it in, and this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series. And that's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Cunningham against Doncic. Carter for three, drains it from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the second free throw, good. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport. The Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Just flat-out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
Parrish outside. Pass to Doncic. And stolen by Elijah Wan. To the paint. Here's Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Edwards' shot is good.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Now, here's Cunningham. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Carter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Brent, for all the talent the Atlanta Hawks have had in recent years, playoff success has not been there.
Well, close to the finals in 2021, but they haven't been past the first round since. I think the 21 run actually accelerated expectations for this team a little bit beyond where they were in their development. So they've come back to earth just a little bit. We'll see if next year they can build to get back to a position where they can have playoff success.
The Hawks leading by 3. Pass to Carter. Here's O'Neal. Here's Ole. 9 points last game. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. O'Neal with the steal. Carter left side. He lobs it up. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Johnson outside. Keenan sets a screen for Johnson. Oh, good with the triple. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 5-point game. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, they really snuffed that one out. Didn't execute all that well. Fortunate to walk away with the W.
We talk about gutsy wins, and on a night like that in the last game where they just did not shoot it well, that's a steal during a regular season.
What's up?
Vancouver trails by 8. Maxey kicks to Johnson. The 3, buries it from 3-point range.
Well, Joe Johnson, a good shooter for all the time he spent in the NBA. That's solid.
Ole passes to Richmond. Here's Ole. He's covered by Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Ole with the bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 8. Richmond with the defensive effort.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Harrison, covered by Johnson. Harrison, no good. Vancouver trails by 7.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the stripe.
It's his first trip to the line.
Tyrese Maxey, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
O'Neal looking around. Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it's Atlanta, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Atlanta.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And Vancouver, who they've got. We've got Luka Doncic. Parrish is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Manning in at the power forward position.
Good instincts from Cade that time. He has the shot all picked out, so why waste time? Let it rip.
Here's Sharman. His last outing, he had 8 points. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Marley dishes to Cunningham. Wants to get it to Olajuwon, and does.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
He gets it in there. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And the Hawks making a change here. Carter's checked in. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pass to Olajuwon. Just 4 to shoot. Excellent D there from Parrish. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Ravens. They trail by 11. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, they came into that game a little flat for whatever reason and just couldn't tap into the energy you need to compete.
Yeah, and that score got a little bit lopsided, so not the kind of effort that they want to repeat anytime soon.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor, and he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Ravens making a switch here. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with and then the guts it takes to pull them off always blows me away.
You take a look at Grant. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Such a wide open look. Doncic has got 11.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc. Vancouver
trails by 13. Doncic with a screen on Marley. Marley against Doncic. Out to Edwards. Second shot opportunity. No good there. Cunningham with some nice D. Here's Carter. Up again. It's good on the putback.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And here's Doncic from the arc.
Great to now. Cunningham using every inch of that reach.
Edwards with the block. And he recovers it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Now a timeout called by the Ravens. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change. Some stats for Cunningham. He's coming off an excellent season. And of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists last year. He did a great job of setting the pace, finding the open man, making the simple delivery. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
What's up?
And that one misses.
And the talent O'Neal has is evident, and the exact type of big man any team would love to have.
Adebayo with a screen for Edwards. 6 to shoot. Back to Doncic. And nothing is falling for him right now.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Cunningham inside. Guarded by Doncic. Cunningham kicks to Marley. Over Edwards. Marley no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Hits it from three-point range. Doncic has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Ravens. The Hawks leading by 16. Marley passes to Cunningham. Vancouver pulls it in. Parrish has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be. And Parrish is an active big man, someone that uses his size and length well on the offensive glass.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Get it live and give a big welcome to your Hawks Squad. Get back and hear you.
Making some changes. Ware's checked in, and it's Richmond in for Marley. Vancouver also changing it up. Chris Kaman is checked in for Willis. Johnson comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Maxey subbed in for Luka Doncic. On defense, the Ravens. It's a 14-point game.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now Maxey to the inside. And it's Parrish finishing it off.
And keeping that head on a swivel. Maxey anticipating his man to be there off that pick and roll and delivers a nice dive.
Now here is Carter. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Charlotte.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Kaman. Johnson in the corner. Kaman a screen on Carter. Here's Johnson, and there's Vancouver with another bucket.
And Johnson doesn't lack confidence attacking inside. I just love watching him go to work down low.
Carter outside.
Oh! Yes, sir. And this is why he's called insanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Vancouver. They trail by 16. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Atlanta with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Old. Plays it up and banks it in. Old's got 4 this quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Maxey. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. It's Edwards on the wing. Releases from 15. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Atlanta. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And we'll be right back after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Van half-court shot. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it from the participants.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Taking a look here now at Vancouver, I don't look at win-loss records at this point. I want to see improvement from game to game.
I wish fans saw it that way. Most of the time it's about instant gratification. Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Vancouver Ravens.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates transition offense. I'm telling you, that's where you get the easy looks.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
The Hawks leading by 18. Cade Cunningham out there with Marley. Then there's Carter. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Grant in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Back to Cunningham. And the rejection by Parrish. And here's Edwards. Pass to Adebayo. Doncic against Cunningham. Doncic passes to Adebayo. And here's Edwards from the arc.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Vancouver trails by 18. Back to Doncic. From past the arc. Here's Willis, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And showing off that elite strength, Willis is said to be able to bench press upwards of 400 pounds.
Shooting one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot. And a steady performer for this team. Willis is a big guy with skill.
Grant sets a screen for Cunningham. To the middle. And it's Grant that time on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly DA is a two-way threat. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. O'Neal's checked in for the Hawks. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Fourth, Cade Cunningham.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Here's Marley. Cunningham on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Olajuwon. He can't get that one. Excellent D there from Parrish. Doncic passes to Edwards. Doncic with a screen on Marley. Edwards dishes to Doncic. Clock at 6. Doncic converts inside.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Olajuwon with a screen on Doncic. Cunningham finds Carter. Count that one. And 12 points for Vince Carter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
The two areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too.
Now Marley, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Cunningham passes to Harrison. Inside, here's Olajuwon, and it's blocked. Adebayo kicks to Doncic. Outside, Willis. Pass to Sharman. And the three off target. The Hawks leading by 14. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Cunningham. Got a piece of it. Adebayo passes to Doncic. That's tipped. Here's Harrison. Still yet to score. Cunningham outside. Here's Olajuwon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Vancouver making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And Olajuwon drops them both. Ravens with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. There's the screen. Sharman gets the bucket. Sharman's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Chris Kaman is checked in for Adebayo.
And for the Ravens, number 35 is Keenan.
So it's Atlanta now. Pass to Ware. Puts up a three. And it's Kaman with the rebound. Vancouver trails by 13. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. Olajuwon's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Ole. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Johnson gets the bucket.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Ole passes to Ware. Pass to Ole. Doncic with the steal. Fast break, Doncic.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Harrison. Still scoreless.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Vancouver trails by 12. 1:46 left in the third. The lead now cut to single digits. Sharman's got 6 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now here's Johnson. 8 points for him. Horace Grant, he's checked in for Olajuwon. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Vancouver. Maxey comes in for Doncic. .116 left to play in the third. Adebayo with a screen for Maxey. No good on the three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The three, Richmond. And it's Sharman with the rebound. Vancouver trails by 9. Over to the wing. And again, it's Vancouver missing.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And the Hawks making a change here. Carter's checked in. Ravens with the ball. Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Johnson. Jacks up a three. Harrison grabs the board.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Well, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Now here's Maxey. Shoots the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Maxey's got 5 now.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the floor for the Ravens, Anthony Edwards out there with Doncic. Then there's Willis. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Parrish in at the 5 spot.
Now, the defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Ravens. 9-point game. Edwards passes to Doncic. No good from outside. And has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Richmond kicks to Carter. Grant sets a screen for Carter. Clock at 4, and he drives in. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting very healthy, 6 for 9.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Edwards passes to Doncic. Oh, Doncic launching that one.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Kate Cunningham now running that 2-man game. Got to stop the ball.
Edwards passes to Doncic. Doncic converts right through the defense.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Grant with a screen on Doncic. Cunningham inside. Guarded by Doncic. Grant with a screen on Willis. Harrison. They get it back. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And defense makes an effort to stop Grant inside, but he gets physical right back and gets the whistle.
First one falls.
The thing about Horace Grant, he's a glue guy, but also ultra talented. What an asset to this team.
Olajuwon's checked in for the Hawks. Marley comes in for Richmond. And he makes both free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Doncic gets it to go.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Olajuwon with a screen on Edwards. Cunningham outside. To the middle. Here's Grant. That's tipped. Marley against Edwards. Outside Willis. Doncic dishes to Edwards. From downtown, here's Parrish, and at last they get one to fall.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Well, great timing as well. Swiss watch kind of moments. Fourth quarter, close game. That could have been a 4-point swing.
Vancouver trails by 5. Edwards with it. Doncic outside. Offline with his 3. Cunningham outside. Olajuwon with a screen for Cunningham. Carter outside. And it's off from 3-point range. Vancouver has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Shooting for the away team, Anthony Edwards. That's out.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Now a timeout called by the Ravens. turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, Vancouver's coach got into his team during that timeout. Now he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Now here's Edwards. Let's go. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to Willis. And here is Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. It's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
The shot's good from Carter.
There's so much rarity in a wing or big guard like Cade to have that kind of vision. He's special.
Here's Marley. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Now it's a 7-point Hawks lead. Doncic looking it over. For the three. The three ball from Doncic.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Carter outside. Launches a three. Parrish grabs the board. Parrish has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound, Grant. Grant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Grant with a screen on Doncic. Here's Cunningham. Gets an open look and hits.
Just can't doubt what it is offensively Cunningham can do. He's put up big totals since day one in the league.
Cunningham against Doncic. The offensive rebound, and it's Parrish with the jam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver. Vancouver trails by 4. Now Doncic launches it, and the 3 ball is good. Doncic has got 35.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Now here is Carter to the paint. Here's Grant. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver. 26 seconds left in the game. Doncic kicks to Edwards. Back to Doncic. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And the Hawks with possession here. They lead by 4, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And an intentional foul right there.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. That's off as well, so he misses both. Doncic fires from way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Vince Carter.